Praise the Lord, everybody. Praise the Lord, everybody. You know, me and my dad used to joke about this day, and I know that seems bad, but we did. And we used to talk about how I was going to be the one up here roasting him, you know, and I was coming with all the jokes, but truth to God be told, I never really pictured this day actually coming. He just seemed larger than life itself. He had a big personality. He had a big personality. I'm just really grateful to have a father like him. You know, he was one that could talk the Bible to you, but he was also one that could talk about real life to you. And he can put them together like that. You know what I'm saying? There was he could talk to you no matter what it was. He was a father, you know, we grew up in a household, you know, we got 2 minister parents, but he always, he let us be young. He let us have our time, but he was strict. Don't get it twisted. We had lines but he just allowed us to grow. He really allowed us to grow, and I think I'm just most grateful for him always standing in the background and standing in the wings for us. And it didn't matter what was going on, because if we wasn't roasting each other, we was fighting. Make no bones about it. That was my sparring partner for real. But it didn't matter, because when he needed us and he was sick, we was right there, wouldn't leave. And when I needed him, and I needed him a lot, he was right there and he didn't leave. We used to joke and say that he was always going to go to, you know, heaven on his knees, because we didn't know if he was going to be able to fit the legs in the casket. But I believe that you are going to heaven on your knees, praising God and giving him the glory. I can see the life you lived and just all the people that you touched, and I'm just so proud of you. I'm proud of you. I love you. And I really can't wait to see you again.
So I'm not the strong one. Not with this death. You could just bear with me. I didn't want to speak today because I didn't feel like I could get through it. But my dad was my best friend. I think as early as I could walk, I was with my dad almost every day, growing up in the gym every day, all day, and had to sit on the sidelines and wait as long until they finished playing basketball. And I mean, they would have latchkey and basketball practice, and then him and his friends would get together and then they would play, and then everybody be mad because my dad was cheating. And I would always be like, Dad, why you cheating? You know, he would come over while y'all arguing and stuff, and he would just have this sneaky grin on his face. You know, he's full of sweat, and he would just chase me down with a hug. It would just be bad. But that was my dad. He was just really playful. I have so many memories with him as a child, just growing up and having car rides and sitting in this lab trying to drive at age 7 and 8 and 9. And you know, my dad was just always there for me. He was my friend. He he was my team. He took up for me and he believed in me, and I'm going to miss him always. I'm going to miss watching the basketball games with him. He would always break the game down to me. We talk about players, their strengths and weaknesses, and we could always just conversation. My dad's going to be missed, and my heart just goes out to all the players, the coaches, the staff that's worked with him, everyone that was touched by him, all of his friends, because I've met all of these guys just growing up and passing, and I know how much it hurts. And so I just would also like to thank my friends for just being such an amazing support this week, because I needed my dad. I really, really needed him. It's not going to ever be a day where I don't. And it just feels like my partner is missing. And I can always go home and I can just chill with them, and now I go and he's not even there. So thank you all for coming out, showing love and support towards my family. And I'm really happy for my dad. I'm really proud of him for all that he's done in his life. And he's prepared me for this day, but he didn't prepare me for life after. And so, I'll always love him for who he is, and I'll miss him.